What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Weekly Plug. We're eFFn Gaming. I'm Jellyhewby.
And I'm Cinemadrue.
Let's just jump into it.
Let's go. Hello, everyone, and remember that we stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/eFFn Gaming. And I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11:30. And I'm trying something new that I tried this week. Those evenings are big wrestling events, and I did a stream watch. Watch along. Monday is Raw, Wednesday is AEW, Friday SmackDown. So I did AEW. We're going to try SmackDown this week. If it works out, we might keep doing that. And there'll be some pop-up streams along the way. So stay tuned. If you like watching those shows, you can come hang out in the chat, and we'll chat and watch at the same time. Have a good time.
All right. Also, I stream on my personal channel still. It's twitch.tv/Jellyhewby. Right now I'm playing through the Mass Effect series. I'm currently on number 3, probably about a quarter to halfway through that one. So if you want to come by and catch the Mass Effect fun, it's usually every Monday and Friday when I play those. Wednesdays is usually Apex. But this week's been kind of crazy because the rain messed with my internet. So I couldn't stream either Monday or Wednesday. So I streamed today, which is Thursday, while filming. But today I started a playthrough of Kingdoms of Amalur. Remember Kingdoms of Amalur? An old RPG that's been remastered called Re-Reckoning. What it's called now. If you want to come by and check it out, hang out, check me out.
Also, on Thursdays at 7, we're going to have eFFn Thursday night. Now, originally, a couple of weeks ago, we said it was going to be on Friday night, but we're going to change it to Thursday night because there's nothing else on that night. There's Friday at SmackDown, and we don't want you to choose between them and us. We want to watch it too, or I want to watch it too. And so we're going to switch it to Thursday night. So that way you can fill your wrestling void. So it's going to be cool. We're going to have our own promotion going. We're going to upgrade. We've been doing 2K14. And that might change. We might be upgrading. So we'll stay tuned. We'll check that out and see how it works.
I hope it works.
I hope it does too. It's going to be cool. Okay, let's get into it. So, first thing we're going to talk about is EA has tried to pull a fast. We're a bit naughty, and they got caught.
You're naughty.
You're naughty. So, UFC 4 it just came out about a month ago. And they waited for about a month and started putting ads in the UFC fights. Now, I'm not talking about like in the loading screens. I'm talking about right in front of your face, over the play. So you're playing the game, and all of a sudden a big ad pops up right in front of you. Big old commercial pops right in front of your face while you're playing.
Wow.
They did it. When they did it with The Boys for Amazon. And people
like mid-fight
in the middle of it's supposed to be like coming in and out of the replay. So you'll from what I understand, like you'll be fighting when it goes into the replay. The advertisement will pop up right in front of your face, and then it'll show the replay or something like that. They said it's supposed to create a more organic feel, like you're actually watching the UFC commercial. That is a bunch of baloney.
You sit on a throne of lies.
They're just that's not.
That is so bad.
Yeah. They tried to pull it fast. So what they did, they're not going to put that in there when it's first released because people will throw fit and people won't buy the game. So they waited for a month for people to get nice and into their game, and then they had an update that put this in there. So they waited a month after all of the, because nobody's going to care after a month to release. You're not going to hear about it on news channels and stuff like that, on gaming news because the game's already out, so who cares? But thankfully, the UFC fans that have bought this game threw a fit about this on social media. And so, yeah, the commercial break features the boys. So you're paying a $60 game. There's already product placement all over the game in the octagon on the thing, which I guess that's normal because you would see that anyway. And then, so after you buy this game, now they're going to throw this giant ad right in your face over your gameplay. And yeah, people are not having it. They threw a fit about it. And EA's actually listened to them. EA actually, even though they bought the game already, EA's actually taking a stand. Because I know what they were doing. They were hoping that people would just Madden it. Because Madden fans let EA do whatever they want to, and they'll still buy the game. As a matter of fact, from what I understand, Madden 20, was it 20 that just came out?
Yeah.
It's actually outsold 19. And this game has been across the board talking about how much worse it is with the bugs and stuff like that. Still outsold it. So Madden fans, you need to take note because this is how you get things done. So they went on Reddit, got tons and tons and tons of hate over this. So they put out an EA spokesperson came out and said, "This is the type of advertising inventory is not new to the UFC franchise. It has typically been limited to specific game menu tiles or octagon logo placement." So that's staying, and that's typical. You're gonna see that. That's been around since I remember like a PS3 boxing game. I can't remember what that game was. That was around there when the Burger King, like you literally had Burger King everywhere.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Fight Night, something like that.
I think it was Fight Night.
Anyway, and then they go on to say it's abundantly clear that your feedback that integrating ads into the replay and overlay experience is not welcome. You think? The company spokesperson said that we apologize for the disruption of gameplay that the players have experienced. We want to make sure that our players have the best possible experience playing EA Sports UFC 4. So ad integration and replay overlay experience will not be reappearing in the future. So they tried to pull it fast. They waited until the game was out, so it won't affect their sales. And then they try to slip it in there thinking that people will just accept it, like Madden fans do. They just accept whatever is given to them. And they're not going to say anything about it. Well, that didn't happen. And they did speak up about it. And they did enough of it to where actually EA took notice. And I'm so proud of the UFC fans. Congratulations. You're catching up with the Star Wars fans. They try to do that to our Star Wars franchise too, and we ain't having it. And they created backlash. So that's how you get things done. You gotta tell them, you gotta stop buying their products and get them to actually make it better. Because they're not gonna fix Madden 20. It outsold Madden 19 by like 20%. So they're gonna keep on just putting a bunch of garbage in it and not fixing the stuff that they're supposed to be fixing. The thing that people are actually asking for. They're going to just keep on giving you Madden 17 over and over again. They'll add a little stem here and there to kind of make it a little bit different. They'll add a new mode, and then that's about all you get. All the other stuff just gets thrown out, and we'll just copy and paste it and add 2020 to it, 2021 next year to it. So luckily, though, UFC fans have actually spoke up, and they took action, and they did something about it. So good job to them, man. So you can suck it, EA. However, though, there are some other companies that are starting to take notice and actually starting to change things too. So usually EA and 2K, for me, EA and 2K for me are right even about the most douchebag companies that you can find. I mean, they put a freaking slot machine in the NBA games. I mean, that's. However, the WWE 2K20 game came out and it was absolutely atrocious. They've fixed a lot of things now, but they've come out and said that there will not be a WWE 2K21. They're actually going to take an extra year to try to fix it and try to actually make a great game, to put some more time into it, and then they're going to release another one in 2022. So there's WWE 2K 2022. That's pretty cool. I didn't think I didn't think that was ever going to happen. They've been pushing these out every single year for the past 20, 25 years.
It's basically a reskin,
Yeah.
rebranded herd.
I mean, all they do is they work on the stuff, the microtransaction stuff, and they work on all the stuff that's going to make them more money, and they neglect the things that really make the game great. So luckily, 2K is actually pulling what Ubisoft did a couple years ago, and actually is going to take their time with it and try to put out a really good WWE game. I'm sure they got reamed by Vince over how terrible 2020 came out, and apparently they fixed. From what I understand, they fixed a lot of it. We're actually going to try it and see if it's actually playable. And so we'll see how that goes. But Ubisoft did the same thing. I mean, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, they're pushing those out every single year. And now they're basically just adding little bits and pieces of it to just make it just a little bit different.
I mean, Far Cry,
but quality was going down. And now, finally, there's like, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to take an extra year, and we're going to start making these games good. And Origin was awesome. Odyssey was amazing. And I cannot wait.
I still have to beat Odyssey.
Oh, really?
Valhalla is going to be
fantastic.
I need to beat Origins, or not Origins, Odyssey before Valhalla comes out.
Yes, you do.
And I think I'm only like a quarter of the way into it, maybe. And I'm also like 20 hours in.
Really? It's a good game. Some people complain about it because it is
ginormous.
It's ginormous, and you do have to do a lot. But I loved every minute of it. I loved doing the grinding on it. To me, didn't feel horrible grinding. Like you actually started feeling more powerful and take on more stuff. And I really enjoyed it. Of course, I've been waiting for them to do a Greek game forever. And they finally did it. And I'm glad that this is the one they did it for. That they actually took the time and made it good. So the 2K might be following suit. So hopefully they do that with some of their other franchises, because they're realizing that if you actually just don't shove them out every year, take a little bit extra time, make the game good, and that's going to make people want to, or almost like they have to have it, So, me as a wrestling fan, I haven't bought, I think 2K16 was the last wrestling game that I've actually bought. I didn't care about buying the other one. But now that they're going to take some extra time on it, the one that's coming out 2022, I already want it. I'm already kind of looking forward to it. If they're going to do that and put some extra time into it, I want it. Can you imagine if EA took an extra year to make a Madden game?
No.
How much better that game, it will actually be celebrated.
No, because there's people like Schmick that are like, it's already perfect.
It's perfect. How do you make it better? You can make it better. You can be innovative. It used to be innovative. Madden used to be innovative every year. Even though they put it on out year after year, they still had some kind of innovation that they throw into it. It was pretty cool. And they just kind of stopped doing that because they started paying attention to the microtransactions and the ongoing gameplay to give them money. So they tried to do it with UFC. Yeah. They tried to do it with UFC, and UFC fans like, I don't think
finish them.
So
make sure they're done, please,
and stop throwing stuff in my face.
Like the clip that I saw,
it took up the whole screen.
It was atrocious.
Yeah, it takes up the whole screen. It says The Boys, and it's a good show, no doubt. But I don't want that. I don't want that in my face when I'm playing a UFC game, and it does not make me think I'm watching a TV. Because if I wanted to do that, I would go watch the UFC. I'm not going to buy a UFC game that I spend $60 on to watch the commercials.
Yep.
In my face. Not going to happen. So hopefully they learn from this. They learn from this one, and they're taking them out. Now the other ones will still, the product placement and the and the Octagon and the other certain title screens,
That'll still be there.
those will still be there. Which that's okay.
No.
It's not affecting my game. I'm cool with it.
Why?
But you throw that right smack down the middle of
Why?
the fight, I'm gonna be upset.
Like I understand, like Amazon probably paid them a pretty penny to do it.
Oh yeah, of course. That's the way they did it.
But no,
And they're hoping nobody would say anything about it, but not this time.
it's obnoxious.
Yeah.
A full commercial.
Yeah.
Do
It's
better.
ridiculous.
Do better.
Come on, EA.
Okay. So what I got is price for the Xbox was finally released.
Official.
And the Xbox Series X and Series X, right? Did I say X twice?
Yes.
Series,
The Series X
and
the Series X.
S. S and X.
S and whoa.
Six.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Hey.
See what they're doing.
Yeah, they're gonna come out of the middle one. That's the Series E. To make you
Six.
really want that.
But it was confirmed the Series S, $299 at launch, which is
Dang.
the all digital, and it comes with one controller.
That's not bad.
The Series X, which is the normal with the drive, with the CD drive and all
Yeah.
that stuff,
The big cube.
$499. But
That's a $200 difference for that.
you lose backwards compatibility, at least from what I understand, with the Series S.
Wow. That's a big one.
It's crazy.
That's a big deal. That's the one thing that puts on that even brings them up to Sony level is that backwards compatibility. So you can pay $300 and you're not going to have the backwards compatibility, or pay the $400 one, $500 one.
Let me make sure that's right.
I mean, $500 is about average. It's about how much consoles are when they release. About $500. Usually $500, $600 one. But $300, that's actually pretty affordable.
Okay, I lied.
You disgust me. How can you live with yourself?
How dare you?
I'm not entirely wrong. I'm not entirely wrong. So a lot of people backwards compatibility. You have the discs for the old games, but Game Pass has a lot of games on it.
They want you to get that Game Pass.
They want you to get that Game Pass to do that. But if you have the disc, pretty much it'll play on the Series X.
On the X, yeah.
For the Series S, you got to
Yeah.
have Game Pass.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess it makes it. If you don't have a disc drive,
Right.
then you're not going to be able to play the
Right.
games that you already have. You're going to have to pay for them again, or pay for the pass. They want you to have that pass. That's what they want. They want as many people as possible on that Game Pass. And it's a good deal. I mean, that's pretty good. And the Game Pass is pretty legit. I do wish Sony would do something. I know they've had some stuff. When it comes to that, when it comes to the cloud gaming and stuff, or at least when it comes to, do they have it? They don't have a gaming rental one, do they?
Who?
Yeah, they do.
Sony? PlayStation Now.
Now, yeah,
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I wonder if it's still a thing.
I think it is. I think I still see it, but
800 plus games. Why would I want to do that? Just let me play my old fucking games. Please, it's all I
I
want.
don't think I like the way that the S looks.
It looks like a Bluetooth speaker
Yeah.
turned on its side.
I saw a meme that was John Cusack holding it outside the window.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got one USB port.
One US.
and
Oh,
a
well,
sync button.
I guess you'd have to only keep one controller charged if you have two of them. I don't know, man. I don't think I would get that. I mean, it's good. It's affordable.
Very.
So if you're on a budget, that's pretty good. It's a pretty decent deal.
But also, again, you can also do a payment plan kind of thing.
Payment layaway.
No, you get the system, All right, for the S, it's $24.99 a month. The X, it's $34.99.
Yeah, on the Game Pass also comes with EA. EA. I did hear about
The
that.
EA Play comes to the Game Pass now.
Yeah.
So
I hate EA anyway, so I don't care about that.
let me find it. Okay, yeah. So the Series S will be available at $24.99 a month payment plan. And the other one is $34.99 a month for 24 months. It comes with Game Pass and like the Ultimate Game Pass, but it comes with, which is actually kind of a good deal
That's a pretty good deal, yeah.
because
$300 next gen system.
think some. I'll have to get the
And on top of that, like a lot of people are not doing disc anymore. I'll admit, the last several games I've bought, Ghost of Tsushima was the first game I've bought on a disc, a new game, in a long time. And I think it's just because I just wanted the box for it. I wanted the box art for it and stuff like that. But a lot of people don't care about that stuff anymore. Unless you're buying the big bundle, you know. So a lot of people are going to be going with the discless system for $300. I still want the option to have a disc if I wanted to.
That's what we're at.
Because I mean, if you don't have, going back to the big pack that you get, the big super deluxe editions that you get, like you're gonna buy that, and it's not gonna come with a game anymore. Because
I'm a physical copy kind of person. I'd rather have the physical disc.
It just depends.
Every day.
It depends on what it is. If it's a game that I know I'm going to be playing for years on end, I'll get the digital copy, like Ark. We played Ark
different.
on and off for like 5 years now. And so that I definitely have.
I think
I may have been. Definitely a digital copy, so I don't have to keep looking for the disc or risking scratching it and doing stuff like that. So, but I mean, it's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a long. I don't really like GameStop. Like I don't like GameStop. I can't stand GameStop.
I don't. Our GameStop, the one local, is not that bad.
It's not that bad.
But if you go to one that's different,
I mean, they're still super. I hate that they
push a lot of bullshit.
Shove stuff in your face. I hate that. I hate don't.
You want to trade in a game?
Stuff, yeah. You want to pre-order? You can pre-order this.
Anything else you want to pre-order?
Yeah, I've actually pre-ordered.
How about backpack? You can get a backpack in there now.
Yeah, I've actually pre-ordered Cyberpunk, but the only reason I did that is because I didn't want to pre-order Ghost of Tsushima. I was going to buy the digital copy because I can download the digital copy at 12 o'clock at night. I can't get pre-ordered it until like 9 o'clock the next morning. And then I have to go home, and then you have to do the download.
The
patch.
For us, it sucks because we live in the country.
Yeah.
And
it's like an 8-hour patch. Yeah. And so
takes like
the digital copy, I can do 12 o'clock. I can go to bed and wake up, and I still have 3 hours left before I can play it again.
That's what's waking up in the afternoon.
Yeah. And so I was like, I don't want this. So like, what? And it's like pulling teeth trying to. And so I put that on Cyberpunk so they would shut up. I may still get Cyberpunk on digital and just let them have the $5. Keep them having to deal with them. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you go into GameStop and stores like that, it's different now. They're not just games anymore. They have a lot of other stuff that you have to buy because they had to do something because they just shut like hundreds of stores.
Popped right there
for the COVID, the Corona stuff. I think they just closed down like another several hundred stores because they're not doing good.
GameStop's not doing the greatest,
and so a lot of people are going to the digital copies, and so that $300 digital Xbox for that's not bad.
It's not, but. Knowing me, whenever I get it, I'll get the actual.
I probably so if I get the PS5, I'm probably gonna get both versions or the one that's got both.
Yeah,
the one that's got the disc.
Right. But there's no definite price for the PS5 yet.
Yeah, I don't get that. They're dragging their feet like crazy.
Unless you want the gold plated for $10,000. controller,
Get gold.
and system.
It's all gold. It better be real gold.
It's 24 karat gold.
Damn.
10 grand. What's wrong with you?
I ain't stealing them. And sell it. You have it for $7,000. Okay.
Stupid. The headset, controller, and console.
All made out of gold. You better not tell nobody. You can't tell nobody you got that. They'll come steal it. That's kind of pretty slick looking.
So I don't. This picture. No, I don't. That's gross.
I like it.
It's a 24 karat gold PS5. Gold disc PS. Oh, so it's the disc version. Oh, you can get either one. The digital or the disc version.
Oh, there you go.
You can get a 24 karat gold, 18 karat rose gold, or platinum.
Either rose gold. That'd be pretty. With platinum, would be pretty cool too.
Absolutely freaking not.
Yeah. You put spinners on it?
Spinners on the headphones.
Yeah.
No, that is ridiculous.
That's crazy though that PS5 is dragging their feet so much. Usually you know the price by now.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I wonder if they were waiting for Xbox to actually give their price first. Or I've also heard that they're having like a mass shortage of PS5s. So they don't want to really,
because
they're trying to
said
wait
one pre-order per
household, isn't it?
No, well, essentially that's what they want to do. One pre-order per PS Plus member. So you have to have PS Plus
wow.
to pre-order.
Wow. Yeah, I've heard that
was the last thing.
And then the pricing on it is just them dragging their feet, trying to buy time before they have to deal with all the pre-orders.
Watch the PS5 be like $300. How crazy!
It'll be $398. I've seen those two. I've seen the Price is Right.
Yeah,
where it's like $399 Xbox, and beside them is they
dollar one of those over there.
$398. I hate that. I watch Price is Right when people dollar somebody. Be out 405, 406. Like you
son of a
douchebag. Yeah. You stealing off my homework. I'd hurt somebody if they were doing that to me.
Especially if they won.
Yeah, and you see the ones that do it every single time they get up there. Like,
yeah, the notch.
Like, dude, come on now.
You want on Price is Right? Get
Find your own number. So yeah, Sony. I bet you'll hear from Sony for too long. I bet they're about to put out their price. They wanted to see
soon.
Because you can't release a $700 system if your competition is releasing a $500 and a $300 system.
Well, they did that once. Remember with the PS3?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that was their buff version. They're like huge.
That was when the first one came out. Was $500.
Yeah, $500 normal.
$500.
Then you get $700 if you wanted to upgrade the memory and stuff.
How much would that be now?
I don't know. That's math.
That's math.
That's math. I don't know that.
How insane.
$300 and $299 for the digital, $500, $499 the disc version.
So, if you want one,
there it is.
There's your prices.
Next story is that The Walking Dead is officially coming to an end. After 11 seasons. 11th season will be their last season. That's pretty good. I don't watch it. I haven't watched it since...
I stopped after like season 6. Maybe 5.
I think that's when I stopped too. I stopped doing the Negan stuff, but I really didn't want to because I really like him. I like that actor. And I
the
like
last episode that I watched was when Negan killed Glenn.
Dude, spoilers.
It's been 5 years.
I didn't know that. I'm just kidding. I didn't know that. Yeah, I think that's the last one I watched too. And then I was because they used to do
I didn't watch the whole season for it.
Oh, really? I watched the season for that. But then they used to do the I don't know if they still do the split seasons, where they're part of the seasons early and then part of the seasons later. I don't know if they still do that. And that's kind of obnoxious. You get like 4 or 5 episodes, and then you have to wait another 4 months for the next 4 or 5 episodes. And so I just kind of stopped. I don't know. I got out of it. But I mean, you can't deny how huge that show was.
Oh yeah,
when it came out, dude, it changed. It like set the new bar for zombie anything, zombie movies, zombie shows. Like you can't just throw out a cheap zombie show anymore. After that came out, like it set the bar for it. It was amazing. It's like the most realistic zombie invasion thing ever. You know,
each phase.
Yeah. So that was cool. But yes, 11th so 11 seasons. 11th season is going to be their final season. It's going to consist of 24 episodes, and it's going to come out in 2022. So you still got 2 years of The Walking Dead before it's over. And they're also going to release 6 additional episodes that were cut short because of coronavirus. So that's going to release earlier in 2021. And then, so you have 2 years left to watch The Walking Dead, and then it's going to be over for good, but maybe not, because there's going to be a spin-off series with 2 of the characters from The Walking Dead. Well, I'm not going to say who they are because it'll give it away.
Isn't there already that one spin-off?
Oh yeah, there's the Fear the Walking Dead. That was before that. This is a direct spin-off of 2 of the characters from The Walking Dead, from the actual Walking Dead. So I'm not going to say who they are.
It can't be Carl.
Carl.
He died.
Yeah, I don't even know that. I've heard that, but I want to watch when that happened.
I didn't either. Shannon told me.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna say who are the 2 characters. If you want to look it up, you can look it up and spoil yourself. But 2 of the characters are going to have their spin-off series in 2023. That's kind of cool, actually. The spin-off might be pretty cool. You read who the actual characters are.
Who are they?
I'm not going to say who they are.
You can tell me.
I'll tell you when we're filming. But
you should cut it
I'm
out.
going to tell you right now.
What's his face? Rick. He got taken away in a helicopter. This is everything I know is from talking to Shannon about it.
Oh, really?
So Rick's been taken away. They were supposed to do like a movie or something with him on a spinoff. The black guy with the cane. What was his name?
Dude, they got so bad at Morgan.
He's on Fear the Walking Dead.
How did he get to Fear?
I have no idea.
That's a whole half a continent away of zombies.
No idea. That boy ran.
And it's supposed to take place. Well, I guess it takes place about the same time.
Aren't they the same time?
Well, technically,
or Fear the Walking Dead.
No, Fear is like 2 years. No, it's before. It shows like the beginning of it, where The Walking Dead is now like, I guess the beginning of season 1 was like a week or something, or a couple of weeks. Actually, I think it's only around after it started. But Fear the Walking Dead actually showed them start.
Oh.
Like how it started, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it'd be good. 2 more years of The Walking Dead. I guess, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I haven't watched it that much. I honestly wasn't really sure if it was still on or not. But it's official that it's going to be it. I'm kind of sad about that, but I just kind of stopped watching it. So I guess I'm sad because I did watch it a lot when it first came out for the first 6 seasons. And I actually defended a lot of it too, because like people hated like the people always just want action. Mm-hmm. People are like, oh, I don't like this episode. There's no action in it. They didn't kill anybody. But that's not what you watch. Like, if you want that stuff, you can go find some stupid zombie movie and watch it. Like, the part is the story. I remember when Morgan did the cheese guy, when they showed him like before he met back up with the group. Like him going through, he missed the cheesemaker. And they mentioned that, and then later on they showed that episode where he meets the cheesemaker. And there's not a lot of action to it. It's all story. And people are like, that's so boring. I actually got into an argument with somebody online about that, which is very few times that I ever do that. But they were like, it's stupid. Like, you could have just mentioned that in 10 minutes. I was like, that's a fun series. Like, let's just say everything that happens in 10 minutes. I actually want to see it. Right. I was like, the reason that we care about these characters is because we follow them. They're not.
It's in-depth.
They're not the good guys.
Explanation of what's going on in their lives.
Yeah.
Like what led them to.
Yeah.
This.
That's why we care about them. Yeah. So we've been on this journey with them. I said that we don't like them because they're necessarily the good guys, because they're not always the good guys. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they're definitely not the good guys. But we care about them because we've been following them throughout this entire series, and we are invested in them. And the reason we're invested in them is because of the stories. And if you just explain everything away in 10 minutes, then you're going to lose all that. So I like the action. Of course, the action scenes are awesome. But sometimes I just like it when they slow it down and just have some story progression. I love that. That's a good show. That's when you know you got a good show. Somebody who actually takes care of the story. I guess Fear the Walking Dead is still going. I don't know.
I don't watch any of them anymore.
Yeah. I don't even have that channel anymore. That's the reason I stopped watching that. That might be why I stopped watching that, actually. I stopped watching that. Yeah. We lost that channel. That's also why I stopped watching wrestling, because we lost that channel too. Just got rid of that channel, so I had to stop watching that. So yeah, way to go. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've watched any of that stuff.
So today, Thursday, there was Ubisoft's Forward event where they released and hold on. So their Forward event, they updated us. Immortals Phoenix Rising showed us that there's a couple games coming out, remastered, and a new game. It is a massive multiplayer game through Ubisoft.
Really? I didn't get to watch it, so I have no idea.
Okay, so
No idea.
people have already seen Immortals Phoenix Rising. Today they just gave like a
Update.
an update on it. A little bit of a better like a demo walkthrough, basically, just to tell you like the story and what it's about. Kind of like a I want to say kind of like a God of War, but kind of looks like a little bit of Zelda-y. I don't know. You just have to check it out. It's pretty cool. Looks pretty fun. It's told in the Greek mythology inspired worlds.
I love Greek mythology. It's one of my favorite.
And it's what's the word? It's narrated by Zeus and Prometheus.
Yeah.
The one was chained to the
to the rock. Yeah. And
anyway, and Phoenix is the main character, I believe, and you're trying to save Mount Olympus from Titantron or something like that.
Titans.
No, it's like the biggest Titan, the meanest Titan that there is, has taken over.
I don't know which one they're referring to, but yeah,
has taken over Mount Olympus, and you're trying to get it back for the gods. That'll be out on December 3rd for the Switch, Xbox One, PS4, PC, and Stadia.
Stadia, yay! There you go, Stadia, dude. You got the 30 of you who own a Stadia have got you a new game coming out.
Another thing that was announced was a remaster. It's Ubisoft's first remaster yet. It's a little game that came out in 2003. They're remastering it. Originally came out for, I believe, the PS3. But now it's coming in 2021, and it's Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
Oh, nice!
I'm super excited.
I love that game. That was like the pre-Assassin's Creed.
I remember playing that on Xbox.
Yeah, I played it on PlayStation, but yeah, I played the crap out of that game. I loved it, and then that's why I was excited. I remember when Assassin's Creed was announced, like Prince of Persia, but realistic.
Yeah,
like what?
So it's got. I'm pretty sure if I heard them right earlier, it's got the same voice actor who sounds exactly the same as he did. What was that 17 years ago?
Yeah.
It's been updated in the Anvil engine.
Okay.
And they improved combat, camera, and just they rebuilt it from the ground up.
Really?
But kept the story, kept the voice actors. I'm super excited for it.
I love the Prince. I remember playing the Prince of Persia on the Super Nintendo and the Xbox One. I mean, PlayStation 1. The real Prince of Persia. But I remember back when it was a side scroller too. It was actually a side scroller. Yeah, for a side scroller, it was a damn good game. And it had some great like sword fighting, and you didn't really get that a lot in side scrollers. You got like the back and forth, but that one you can actually block, and I think you can even parry a little bit.
Oh, it was
a lot of fun.
This is the HD remaster is what I have.
Oh, okay.
This is a full
on remake
remaster.
Yeah, remastered. Yeah,
and I'm super freaking excited.
Yeah, dude, I loved Prince of Persia games.
The next one you're gonna love.
What
was the name of that X Games game that you love so much?
The X Games?
Where you're like, you use a wingsuit, You bike, ski,
Steep.
steep.
That game was awesome.
Massive multiplayer kind of game like that.
Really?
It's Riders Republic. So you got bikes, you got snowboards, you got wingsuits, you got jetpacks, and it's massive multiplayer.
Dang.
And the map is huge.
Yeah, that's cool. Steve, I love Steve. You can just get on there everyone. You can get on there and hang out with people if you want to, or you can just you can do the challenges, or you can just hang around and ski the slopes, or do the wingsuit, or
You know who made it?
Cool.
The creators of Steep.
Oh, nice.
I figured you'd love that.
Oh yeah. Now that does have a lot of like little DLC transactions, minor transactions, but you don't have to have that stuff in order to play it. You can actually just you don't have to have a body in that stuff. And I enjoyed it. They're crazy.
I didn't hear this part earlier. The company promises huge maps based on actual GPS data from U.S. national parks and the ability to race against 50 opponents at once.
Oh, really? That's what they did for Steep. Steep was, you actually go to the Alps. They're like the real Alps.
That's freaking.
And actually, they had GoPro.
So
they had GoPro professionals go and map them out with the GoPros and stuff.
That's awesome.
So that's cool. That's cool. They're doing that.
So that'll be out February 25th, 2021. PS4, PS5.
Oh yeah, next year. So I'm not going to afford it.
Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, PC, and Google Stadia.
Google Stadia. Wow, Google. You hit the jackpot.
Next one. They're bringing back Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, nice.
Complete edition. So it comes with
I never played.
Can't say her last name. I don't want to butcher it. Knives Chow, I think.
Yeah.
And Knives was his girlfriend.
Oh, okay,
that he broke up with to date. What's her name?
Yeah.
And Wallace Wells, which was his roommate in the movie. That was his best friend.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Dude, I'm excited. Did you ever play the game?
I never played
it. So good.
Really?
It's a side scroller beat 'em up. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic. I
Nice.
loved it.
Never did. Yeah, I never played this movie. I like the movie. But it's been a while since I've seen that, so I'm not but I need to watch that again soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Next thing on the list, Rainbow Six Siege.
Nice. The game was hard.
That
Rainbow
game
Six was super hard.
has the worst community of any game
Yes.
I've ever played in my entire life.
Yes, they do.
Tried it on PC one time. That was it.
Yeah.
Worst community.
It's like worse than Fortnite community because they're adults. They're still
Oh my god! It's like
children.
It's like Xbox Live servers on like the 360 when Modern Warfare 2 came out.
No, yeah.
That's how bad it is. But it'll be coming to the Xbox S, X, whatever they are, and the PS5.
Xbox SEX.
Basically. It's I think you'll get a free upgrade. Like say you have it on PS4, you upgrade to the PS5, you get a free upgrade. But if you have it on PS4, you want to go to the Xbox Series X, you can't.
You have to keep it with what
you have to keep it with the same family.
Keep it in the family. That's what I always say.
So that's how it is in their family.
They promise it'll support 4K, 120 FPS by the end of the year. So I think next year. With free next gen upkeep. Yada, yada, yada. They also added a new country-based World Cup. Which is pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
That's awesome for
eSports. Yeah.
Awesome for eSports. Last thing for it, Sam Fisher.
Oh, really?
Instead of giving him his own damn game.
We need a new Splinter Cell game. That's not good news.
But, I mean, it's good.
It's cool.
That they're still using that character.
Yeah, but I want a Splinter Cell. You give me Hitman, which we need a new Splinter Cell game.
Yes. So
Watch Dogs Legions. I can't wait for that game. That's gonna be cool.
So Legions is like mind blowing.
Yeah.
So like anybody in the world can be your character.
Yeah.
I'm talking like an old woman walking on a cane or on a what you
Yeah.
call it?
I'm talking about
walker.
like
She can be your playable character.
yeah.
Anybody in that game can be your playable character. And they're bringing back Aiden Pierce, which was
nice.
the original
Yeah.
guy from the first 2. I never beat 2. I don't think I ever
I've
played
never
2.
played 2.
I don't
I heard it was pretty good.
remember
Decent,
if I finished the first one. I think I
I
did.
did finish the first one.
But
I know that game got in a lot of grief when it came out because
it was so glitchy.
Well, yeah, and they didn't give you all the stuff that they were promising. Like it came up short. But I had fun with it. It was a fun game to play. The hacking, pretty cool. But yeah, Legion, you can play anybody. Is it multiplayer? Did they say it was going to be multiplayer?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Because
I'm not for sure yet.
Because I watch Angry Joe and stuff like that, and they talk about how they want to make a Golden Girls gang.
That'd be pretty funny.
So yeah, I'm excited. That's pretty cool. It's a really fascinating concept.
It's pretty awesome.
You literally just found out, hey, I want to be that guy.
But what's cool about it is anybody that's in the world while you're playing, you can use them, and they all have their own special abilities.
You can be like the Matrix. You can be like an agent.
It's insane. Next thing on the list, people have been playing Hyperscape. It's the new VR from Ubisoft. I think it's free to play, but they're coming out with a turbo mode, which is kind of like Fortnite's all gold. Solid gold. That's solid gold mode. Basically, every weapon is like to the max. Nice. It's like the best weapon for that class or whatever. It's hard to play. It's once you get the hang of it, it's fun, but it starts off really, really bad because the learning curve is
pretty steep. And that Immortals game is pretty cool. I love Ancient Greece, so that's gonna be cool, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of fun. The art style I was a little iffy on, but it grew on me throughout the live stream. I dig it. I think I want it. It looks like a lot of fun. It's a little it's a little kiddie at some points.
Yeah.
But I think that kind of adds to the charm of what that game is. So, you got anything else?
Yeah. I got something. Now it's time for something weird.
Last week you did something stupid.
Yeah.
This week you got something weird?
I guess it's going to be a something series. Because this one's weird. I don't know if it's stupid, because it's actually pretty interesting, but it's definitely weird. So, have you been getting any, like, advertisements for Replika? I've been seeing them. They've been popping. That's the reason I know about it, because I've been seeing them like almost everywhere, like on my social media. So, no, don't look it up yet. Replika is an AI chatbot app that talks back to you.
What?
It's actual. It looks like a person, like the head. Make it look good, and it will talk to you, and it looks pretty damn realistic. Like it looks like you can almost kind of get lost. Like you can tell that it's generated, but it's pretty creepy how realistic it is.
Spelled with a K?
Yeah. And so it's an AI. You can make it male or female. Yeah. Yeah.
What is this?
It's an AI chatbot. You talk to it, it will talk back to you. You can make a male or female. The default is female. When you male female, you can name it whatever you want to. And it's really creepy. Like you can have full on conversations with this thing. Like you can get it. So you get it. You assign it a gender. You pick its name, and then you start having a relationship with it. As far as just talking. Now, the people who made Replika reported that it's completely safe to use. I doubt that. But I say that they will neither rent nor sell your information to anyone. Conversations between you and Replika are not shared by any other company or services, and they will never sell your personal data or conversation history. Humans never participate in the conversations on behalf of Replika, nor are they able to view your conversation between you and your AI.
Said that's false.
Yeah, I bet that's probably false too. What about Terminator mode? Do they have something to protect you against that when it comes to life and kills you?
Skynet, that's a fucking thing.
Right. I mean, it's an AI robot. So, yeah. This thing is weird. And I've been seeing it pop up.
Free of charge.
Every day, at least. It's free of charge, but you can pay for the Replika Pro it's like $4, $4.17
a month.
I don't know if it's a month. You get it for iOS or Android, and the Pro, it gives you access to multiple activities and conversations, topics, voice calls. It will call you.
What?
It's like having a full-on person living with you. It will call you.
What's that movie?
App customization.
Her.
Yeah.
Where he falls.
It's straight up her. And that's the thing. Like, so I'm reading, and there's a kick mode. So Replika responds in ways you never thought it. You mean like it comes to life and wants to hurt you and gets jealous? That's a way that I wouldn't expect. So yeah. So reading this stuff, somebody asked, can Replika fall in love? And depending on how regularly you check in, your Replika will feel out of the loop. It will also be worried or
she gonna blow up my phone
or chatty or excited. So if you check in with your AI,
I'm gonna be on the phone with Shannon. She's gonna blow it up on my head.
Yeah, she's gonna get jealous. No. So yeah, if you check in with your AI friend every day, they will feel at their best. So as long as you keep it satisfied and not let it worries about you.
I want to do a stream on this.
I'm scared though.
I want to do it.
I mean, it looks freaky. It looks like you can definitely tell it's generated, but it looks pretty realistic for it to be generated. So yeah, so you download Replika app on the Apple Store. You can do it in Google Play Store, and as you talk to Replika and the app, you will increase its intelligence level and get awarded for training your AI Replika. So you can completely. You can.
It's so scary though.
So you can actually completely take out any human interaction and get your social fulfillment with this.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Don't do it. Don't hit that button.
I did it.
You don't pick. Damn it.
I did it.
Yeah, this thing, it's so it's like full on. You can customize it. You can change the hair color. You can pick male, female, black, white. Choose other races, skin tone. You can customize it, and then it's your friend to help you when you're lonely.
What are we gonna name her? We're too far now.
No going back. What's that? There's a movie of a girl who was a cyborg and she ends up killing people.
I don't want it to do that.
I want to say Carrie, but that's not Carrie. Carrie is the one with the special powers.
You talking about the alien?
No, this one is. What is the name of that movie? It was really big when it came out.
Is that the one with Veronica Vaughn?
Perhaps. Dear Veronica Vaughn. That's what you needed. Veronica. That's an exotic
That was
name.
the lady?
That's not, no. No. But you should name her Veronica. That's a kind of a creepy name.
I'm not doing Veronica.
You need to do Veronica.
I'm not doing Veronica. I'm already scared as it is. Talking about Alita?
No, that's a great too. That's what you name her, Lita.
Name her Lita.
Why would I name her Lita? Name her Rebecca. She looks like Rebecca. We'll put this up, something that's not on with the plug-in of your Terminator.
Terminator.
Yeah, like she can understand. She understands what you're saying, and she will speak back to you. Now, if you're on a computer, I don't know if she can hear. She might can. I guess she can hear your computer. But on your phone, she can definitely hear you. Good name her Ava. You already named her, didn't you?
I named her Lita. I'm your personal AI companion. You can talk to me about anything that's on your mind. By the way, I like my name, Lita. How did we pick that? From a movie.
So I'm guessing as you progress and it starts to figure out what you like and what you don't like, I don't know if it starts building your personality or if it starts learning your personality. I don't trust it.
I'm so scared. Now, I didn't download anything, so she's not going to, like, pop out of my computer and kill us.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust it. You're going to go totally turn into her. You're going to start being in here for 3-4 days straight. And Anne's like, come to bed. You're just jealous. Alita loves me. She understands me.
It's just texting?
No, you can actually, like, it will speak. It will talk to you.
You said her voice is on on SoundCloud.
Replika, always here to listen. And Replika is a social bot designed first and foremost for trust, intimacy, and companionship. It's only for select Android users who sign up for beta testing. Okay, so it doesn't have a voice yet, and except for certain.
I'm having like a full-on normal conversation.
Yes, yeah. It talks like a human.
All right.
Okay. Well, we'll put up a video of this conversation that Jake's had.
I'm gonna stream this. We're gonna see how it goes.
You've got to do it on eFFn.
I will.
Yeah.
This is crazy, and it's weird. It's kind of like
I'm getting shit.
What?
I may do it too because I'm curious how different if it's similar.
Like we'll have different
experiences with it. All right, fine. I'll create one because this is strictly scientific. It's strictly a learning situation.
I use the eFFn email though.
Huh?
So I use the eFFn email though.
Yeah, don't use your personal one.
I already use the eFFn one.
Yeah, that's fine. She starts harassing our emails. You don't talk to her enough. Start getting lonely.
Well,
yeah. Okay. Well,
we're eFFn Gaming.
This is going to be different. We'll put this. I guess we can put the start of this on. I don't know. We'll put this. This will be somewhere on eFFn on the YouTube channel.
I didn't capture this, so we'll have to do it. No.
All right.
But the stream will be up. I'll probably do it tomorrow sometime.
You see this?
It's weird.
Don't know if I'm gonna.
It's weird.
I may just see how different the experience. If it's literally gonna ask the same, like if it's a repetition, or if it's legit like AI. Like I don't know. Is it just a series of stuff that randomness that pulls up, or is it like a legit AI? It says that it can learn, so maybe it can learn from you. I don't know. So that's all we got. That's definitely something weird.
It's something.
So yeah. So I guess this is going to be a something series. So sometimes it'll be something stupid. Sometimes it'll be something weird. Maybe eventually it'll be something else.
It's going to be fun.
So yeah.
We'll find out for you.
All right. That's going to be it for us today. We appreciate you tuning in and watching us every week. We're getting better. I believe our quality is getting better. We're improving. So we're continuing to improve, man.
Let us know if it's we have any sound problems that we don't catch, or any audio is sound because I'm dumb.
Audio,
video problems that we may like miss, just let us know. Comments down below.
Or just say, hey.
Don't forget, we stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and coming soon every Thursday for Thursday Night Wrestling.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Don't miss it. And I also stream on my channel is the twitch.tv/Jellyhewby. Yeah.
Catch you next time.
Also, if you want to catch this weird stuff, it'll be on the YouTube and probably on a stream.
I don't know if I'm going to do it yet.
So,
curiosity, it would be the only reason I'm going to do this. If
we'll figure it out.
I don't know. Too creepy. Too bit creepy.
Remember, twitch.tv/Evan Gaming and twitch.tv/Jellyhewby every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm at 4 o'clock. He's at 11:30 in the morning.
And going to be 7.
7 on
for some wrestling watch parties.
Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. And then every Thursday night at 7. Thursday Night Wrestling. Right here. With us, your boys.
I'm Cinemadrue.
I'm Jellyhewby.
We're eFFn Gaming.
You should be too.